All right, here we go. Continuing the second quarter. We pick up second down and 4. Atlanta has the ball at the 33. This is play action football 1978. Houston at Atlanta week 1. And Atlanta with their second play is going to be outside run versus base. Base outside is going to be -1. So -1 from 11 is 10. 10 outside is D6 plus 1. So Dean is going to hit 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. It is third down. That'll tick off 30 seconds. Third down and 1. Here we go. They snap the ball. 1 is going to be a screen. He drops back. He's coaxing him in. 4 is going to be base blitz. 3 screen. Base blitz is -1. 18 -1 to 17 on the screen is 7 and a first down. Beautiful play down to the 23. Bartkowski lets him come in and takes advantage of it. It is first down. Atlanta fans on their feet. Bartkowski gets under center. They calm, snaps the ball. It's going to be medium versus base. It's going to be +1, -1, even. It's going to be 11 on medium. It's 10 yards and a first down. Holy cow, folks. Bartkowski looking real good in this second quarter. Fans here in Atlanta, Fulton County Stadium, on their feet. Atlanta snaps the ball. First down. It's going to be a run inside versus base. It's going to be -1, -2, 20. -2 is 18. Inside is double sixes. So fortunately, it saved him from getting a huge run, though. So Standback is going to get 10 down to the 3-yard line. First and goal. 1, 2, 3. Holy cow, Atlanta. That would have been a breakaway touchdown chance. As it is, they are forced into a 10-yard run by Standback. The Falcons look good. Bum Phillips beside himself. His 34 ain't getting it done. 3. We're in goal line now, folks. Goal line basic is 3. 3 is outside versus goal line. Outside versus goal line is going to be -1, -2. I rolled an 18 again. 16. Outside is 2d6. No, it's going to be 6 plus touchdown. No matter what, that was going to be a touchdown. Holy cow, folks. Second quarter. Atlanta. Who's going to score that rushing touchdown? 6. That's going to be Standback. Standback, 3-yard run. Extra point here is missed. Oh, my Lord. 96 chance, 98. Failed. PAT. You've got to be kidding me. There's a mass groan from the fans here in Fulton County. They can't believe that they missed that extra point. That's going to be something. Kickoff. Kickoff for Atlanta. 60D6. 60. So we're at the 4-yard line. The return. 1. Ooh. Run is 10 plus D6. 16 yards out to the 20-yard line right there. Atlanta fans on their feet cheering their defense as they are up 6-0 after a Standback 3-yard run. Atlanta with a nice drive. I really didn't think they could pull that off, and they have done it. All right, here we go. Run heavy. Do we stay in a run heavy with Houston? I certainly think so. We're going to stay in the run heavy. And it's going to be an outside run. It's going to be +1. Excuse me, minus Scheider. Outside run, yeah, -2. So -1. 11 -1 outside is 4 yards. So the man, Earl Campbell, kickoff, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. Earl Campbell gets 4 yards. Second down. It's going to be inside run versus base blitz. Inside run versus base blitz. It's going to be -2, -4. So -3 from 12 is 9. What did I say? Inside is 2 yards. 1-2. Earl Campbell gets hammered by an inside blitz. Wow. Holy cow. It's third down. It's going to be 5. 5 is a deep pass. Oh, it's a play action. He drops back. Dan Pastorini drops back on a deep pass versus nickel. It's going to be -2, -4, -3 again. 10 -3 is 7 on a deep pass. Pass defended. And they will have to punt. I will tick the punt. Wow. Punt goes 9, 50 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And the return of 4 is 2 plus D6. Returns at 5 yards up to the 29. And the Atlanta fans on their feet, as they have absolutely controlled this ball game. Not letting the Tyler Rose get his feet going really yet. However, you keep running, you're bound to rip one off. All right, it's 6-0. Atlanta gets the ball back, and here we go. It's going to be inside. It's going to be +1. -1 is even, and 11. Inside is D6 +1. Going to rumble for 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. Second down. That's going to eat up 3 blocks. Nice. Atlanta Bean get 3 yards. It's going to be outside versus base blitz. Outside base blitz is going to be -1, -2. And we got 8, -2 is 6. Outside nowhere. Third down. So they hand it to Stanback. He can't get to the corner. It is third. And Bartkowski now has got to be thinking about putting the ball in the air. 5. Yes, he does. It's going to be a short pass. It's a good call. Short pass versus base. Short versus base is going to be -1, -2. So again, -2 from 8 is 6 on short. Pass deflected. That'll be that. We're going to punt the ball away on 4th down. 8. Good punt. 45 yards. 10, 20, 30, 45. And the return, they need a 10. 9. Very good. Almost 16 yards. 10 and up to the 39. First down. Houston not out of this yet. It is 6-0. Atlanta's driven down and punched it in with Stanback, but they missed the extra point. Houston's going to stick with their run heavy for now. We're going to stick with Earl Campbell's run heavy. I'm hoping Earl will bust one off here. It's going to be tough to do because Atlanta has that -2. So Atlanta's built to stop this. -2 and a 43, which means hitting. If they're in the base, there is no way unless I run outside, right? So it's going to be difficult for Houston to break it away on most of the run. 6. Screen pass base. Screen pass base is going to be +1 +2, so even. 12, that's a good call. Screen 12, 1d6 +2. They're going to go for 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. So they try to get it out to Earl Campbell, which is smart. You know, if you can't get him open running, try to dump a screen to the big man, and he gets 3. It's going to be an inside run for Earl Campbell versus nickel. Holy cow, this ought to be good for us. Inside run versus nickel +2, +3, so +1. 18 +1, 19. Inside is D10 +4. 10 yards for Earl Campbell. He tears through. Earl the Pearl. No, no, no. Tyler Rose, folks. Tyler Rose, first down. Bum Phillips pumps a fist. He stalks the sideline, cheering on his offense, too. It's going to be an outside run for Earl Campbell versus base blitz. Outside base is -1, -3, -2. 15 -2 is 13. 6 yards, but there's a penalty flag, folks. There's yellow on the field. And that yellow is going to scream offense pre-snap. 7 is crack back block -15. What? Whoops. Run heavy. Crack back block. Wait, no, pre-snap. Whoops. I say, how can you get a crack back on a 7? Illegal substitution. So 6 yards or take the 5. They're going to take the 5. They're not going to give them that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First down over. That's 10 seconds off the clock. And that hurts. That hurts because this is a running team. You do not want to be in long yardage situations. First down over. It's going to be inside. They're handing it off up the gut, even on first and plus 10. versus base blitz again. It's going to be, oh my God, -2, -4, -3, 10, 7, inside 1 yard. Man, this 43 defense of Atlanta is absolutely in charge of this game. Absolutely shutting down. That's what the -2 is supposed to mean, folks. It should. That's where things really heat up here. Damn. 3. Second down and more than 11. 3 is going to be a medium pass versus nickel. It's going to be -1, -3, +1, -2. But we roll 14 -2 is 12 on a medium pass. Is D6 +8. Dan Pastorini for 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 3rd and 1. That's excellent. Dan Pastorini. Who did he find on that? 5. He found Barber on that medium pass, the tight end in the middle of the field. Beautiful play. Maybe we need to pass more, but we're going to run 3rd and 1. I'm going to call this play. I'm not going to use this. I will roll the defense, but I'm going to call, and I'm actually going to call an inside run with Earl Campbell. 5 on 3rd down for them for his base. Damn it, they got the right D. -2, -3, it's -2 overall. 10 -2 is 8 inside 2 in the first. Bang, bang. Earl Campbell, though, makes room with that big body of his. And folks, we got a ball game here as it is 6-0 and Houston 1st down and 10 at the Atlanta 37. The Fulton County fans on their feet trying to boost that defense. 4 is going to be an inside run for Earl Campbell versus a blitz. -4, -3. Damn, 14 -3 is 11 though. D6 +1. Earl Campbell bursts through for 6. 2nd down, Earl Campbell is starting to pick up his pace, folks, as Earl is pounding him. I can imagine he's already muddy here in Atlanta on this grass field back in the day. He's probably already muddy. It's going to be 2nd down. We're going to go inside. Earl again, base, -1, -2 total. 11 -2 is 9 inside. 2 more for him. 1, 2. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. We are at 6:15 remaining in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2. I'm going to have to call the play again here. We're going to go outside Earl Campbell. 5. The defense outside base. It's going to be 0. How about that? So we're going to get -2. So -1 overall. 4. -1 is 3 outside. Tackle for loss of 1D10. Oh my God, a 5-yard loss for Earl Campbell, trying to break it to the edge. Holy cow, we're back to that 51-yard field goal that I didn't kick on the first drive of the game, but I almost have to now because now I'm starting to squander possession. So if I'd kicked those first 2 long field goals, and if I'd made even one, it would be 6-3 right now. This one might make it 6-6, but we got to kick them now. I can't be squandering every one of these drives. 22, he made it. Son of a gun, folks. That's excellent. Holy cow. So it's going to be Houston. 51-yard field goal. See, now I wish I had kicked one of those 2 in the first because it might be 6-6. Kickoffs is 1 stroke. Fun, man. Great fun is play action football. 6. Touchback. Boom. Hammers it through. So he's pumped up for making that 51-yard kick. The fans here in Atlanta can't believe it. How did he do that? How did he make that kick? I don't know. All right, folks, it's 6-3 in Fulton County. Bartkowski has been doing well. No interceptions for either quarterback. 6 minutes and 15 seconds remain in the first half. Bartkowski goes to work. It's going to be a handoff to Bean versus a base blitz. It's going to be -1, -2. 6 -2 is 4. Inside, tackle for loss of 1. Pow, down to the 19. Big hit. Outstanding. Bean gets lit up in the backfield as both teams have good defenses. Snaps the ball on 2nd, 3rd. It's going to be a short pass, so Bartkowski drops, sets, looks, fires, base blitz. Base blitz is -1, -2. Oh no, -2 from 8 is 6 on a short pass. Pass batted away, and that'll be a 1-tick deal. 3rd down. Atlanta. Bartkowski needs to get it up here. Outside draw. Trying to fool him with a draw versus a base blitz. That's going to be +1. -1 is even. So the base splits 9 on a draw is 1d6 plus 1. It's going to be 4 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth down, they will have to punt. And here goes the punt. Man, 8. 45 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40. 5. The return, they need a big one now. 5. No, it's going to be a 3 plus 2 is 5 yards. Back up to the 37. And Bum Phillips now counseling his quarterback, Dan Pastorini, to use the Tyler Rose. Be very careful. Get us down there. We might be able to go into the locker room eating most of the clock and getting a lead. So he's counseling him to run Earl, eat clock, and maybe get the lead before halftime. It's going to be a short pass. Wow. Versus base. Going to be -1, -3, -2 total. Man. 7 minus 2 is 5. Short. Quarterback hurries. Quarterback's hoofing it. So Dan Pastorini, after he just counseled him, don't do anything stupid. It's tipped into the air, and it's incomplete. Gee, many Christmas. You know Bum Phillips had just told him, don't mess this up. And the ball was batted up, almost could have been picked off. It's going to be outside run versus base. It's going to be 0, -1 from this. 15 minus 1, 14. 2d6, baby. So Earl Campbell gets 7 the hard way up to the 44. 3rd down and 3. Earl Campbell bangs out 7 yards on an outside run. 5 is going to be deep. He's dropping deep. Dan Pastorini going deep versus base splits. Not wise. Deep versus base +1, +2 even. 11 is not going to get it done. Pass deflected away. 4th down. Do we go for it? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes and 25 seconds remain. Definitely not going to go for it. And we're going to punt. Block! Oh my God, it's blocked, folks. You've got to be kidding me. 8. Line of scrimmage -30. 1, 2, 3. That is heartbreaking. Unbelievable. They block a punt, and the Atlanta fans are going bananas. They've got the ball after a blocked punt at the 14. Bartowski sprints out to the huddle, circles his guys up, takes a knee, and the crowd roars. He comes out of the huddle, quiets the crowd, and snaps the ball. It's going to be a pitch out to Bean versus a base blitz outside. -1, -2. 2 from 11 is 9. Outside D6. He's going to get something, though. 5 yards down to the 9. 2nd down. Holy cow. Atlanta with a chance to really put a... you get too much of a jump on it on Houston. They may not have the offense to come back. Right? This is a running team. 1 is going to be inside. They're running the ball. We're in goal line. Wait a minute. Let's flip this baby over. 1 on 2nd down is an outside run. So this is stand back versus goal line. Outside run versus goal line is going to be -1, -2. 18 minus 2, 16 is D6 plus 6. 6, 9. Touchdown. Stand back's going to add to their lead. Atlanta stand back with his second first quarter touchdown run of 9 yards. The extra point is good. PAT. Holy cow. I already ticked it. Both kick and extra point. Goal line play was beautiful. Kickoff 64. Going to put the ball to 1. They need a 10. No, they're going to return it 16 out to the 17-yard line. Man, Houston right now is looking like the home field advantage, momentum, whatever you want to call it, has got Houston stymied right now. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half. It is 13-3. That blocked punt is huge. Whoops. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a note. Blocked punt. That's what set that up. All right, here we go. When I don't write down possessions, see, I wouldn't know that there was a blocked punt when I look back at my records, which is one reason I like to write down possessions. All right, here we go. Houston's in trouble. We're going to have to go to balance. I think we got to maybe open it up a little bit. So 4. What is he going to do? He's going to go inside. So still going to hand it off to Earl versus base. That's not a bad call. -3, -2 overall. 9 -2, 7. Inside, 1 yard. Second down. They're a little too conservative now, maybe, but we'll find out. Balance, second down. 3 is a short pass versus base, so we got a good shot on him here. Short pass is -3. Short pass is, -3, +1, -2. 18 -2, 16 on a short pass is D6 plus. So 10 plus 6 is 16 yards. 10 and 16 will put us at the 34, first down. And that ticks more time. All right, Houston, good job. 2, medium pass. He's dropping deep versus base. We got him. +1, +2, -2, even. 2, though, even on medium is going to be sack. Loss of 10. Loss of 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. Second down. That sack stops the clock. 10 seconds. Stops the clock. Second down. They snap the ball. 1. 1 is going to be screen. What? 3 versus nickel. Screen. Nickel is going to be 0. +1. 16, 17 on the screen is 7 yards, baby. Way to get it back. Third down. 1, 2, and that's the 2-minute. They're not going to stop the clock here. The 2-minute warning stops the clock. Third down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third and 6. Third down and 6. Here it is. 6 is going to be a outside. They're handing it off. Pitch out to Earl versus base blitz. -2. 9 -2 is 7. Outside 1 yard. Fourth down. I don't think that's the call I would have made. We're not going to call a timeout. Neither is Atlanta. They're going to punt, though. They got to get it out of here. 7 is 45 yards. 10, 20, 30, 45. The return is 3. D6. Return of 2. 1, 2 at the 18. Holy cow. Atlanta's fans happy now. We're going run heavy to eat up this final bit. Atlanta don't want to do anything stupid. They're going to go with Bean and stand back and Patton down here. 5 is inside run versus base. It's going to be +1. -1 is even. 5 inside is nowhere. Second down, but they eat up 30 seconds. Second down. 3 is going to be a short pass. Bartowski drops back. Base blitz. Base blitz short pass is 0. -1. So it's going to be -1. 9 -1 is 8 on a short pass. Pass is deflected away. 10 seconds off the clock. Third down. Snaps the ball. 6 on third down is going to be a draw. Good call. Standback gets the draw play versus base. It's going to be +2. So +1 overall. 13 on a draw is D10 +2. 6 +2 is 8 yards up to the 26. It's 4th and 2. And Houston will call a timeout, conserving clock. Good job, Houston. As they are going to take a timeout, forcing a punt. 10. 55 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5. And the return, they need a big 10. 8. Nice return. D10 +6. Or 10 +6. 10 yards +6. So 12-yard return. 10, 11, 12. And that takes off half a tick for the punt. We got 2 timeouts. And again, we're going to have to go to pass heavy here in the waning moments. As Dan Pastorini comes out with a 3-receiver set with Carpenter in the backfield as the third down back, or I should say the receiving back is Rob Carpenter. And here we go. Houston goes to work. It's going to be 5. 5 is a deep, so they drop deep versus nickel. Nickel versus deep is -2. -4, -3. We're going to roll 12 -3. 9 is incomplete. That's going to be 1 tick. Second down. He took a shot. Didn't work out. Second down is going to be 6. 6 is inside, so he hands it off to Carpenter. Versus base blitz. Inside versus base, -4, -3 again. 13 -3, 10 inside D6. He's going to run for 5 yards up to the 36, third down. And we will let it tick. Will Atlanta call a timeout? Third down. No. Atlanta is going to let it tick. This is third down. We're going to go ahead and throw deep. So I'm not going to call the offense. We're going to go deep. And they're going to be ready in a base. Oh, no. Base on deep is +0, though. So -1 overall. 8 -1 is 7 on a deep pass. Is pass deflected away. It's fourth down. They will not call a timeout. The punt must be achieved. 1. Block. Oh, my God. Second block today. 2 is line of scrimmage +15. So 10 and up to the 49 on the block. That will eat the clock. Even a timeout won't stop it. So they were blocked twice. Houston, 2 blocked punts against first half. Oh my God. That is something to note. They had no turnovers, but they did suffer 2 blocked kicks. So Atlanta, 13 for Atlanta, 3 for Houston. Halftime is here. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.